Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing more Demon Bluff. This is a social deduction game that is single player, more or less. Well, 100%. I don't know why I say more or less, but I digress. You basically have to find out that which of the characters are evil. There are a number of good characters that will tell the truth unless they are corrupted. And then there are evil characters who will always lie and pretend to be another character. Then, of course, there's outcasts who could do any number of things. This one disguises as a random not in play villager, and they are corrupted, so they lie, but they still detect as good, and they cannot be cured of their corruption. On top of that, we've got as one of our evil demons, villagers adjacent to me are corrupted if possible. Oh boy, that means there is a very strong chance we're going to see a lot of false statements, and we're going to have to deduce which one is telling the truth. I am one card away from the closest evil. So you're implying that 7 or 2 are evil. So I'm actually going to check on the other side. 1 or 7 is a minion. Potentially true. If that's true, then that could support one's claim that 7 is evil. Or it could be telling us that 1 is evil and lying about 7. So let's reveal 7. There are no evils adjacent to you, huh? If you were evil, you'd be lying, and that would mean there is another evil beside you. But if you were evil, that would imply the hunter is true. And if you're evil, that would make 6 being evil. 6 is the Empress, who says 2, 4, or 7. Only one of them is evil. Okay, let's check. And you're saying 1 or 7. A lot is pointing to 7 being evil at this point. But then again, there's a lot of corrupted people, potentially. 1 evil adjacent to you. All right, let's check 2. Jester. Learn how many of them are evil by picking 3 characters. So ideally, I would pick 2 that I'm very confident are good. And then, but with all the corruption, it's going to be difficult to discern. Fortune teller. Pick 2 characters, learn if any of them is evil. Oh boy. Okay. Let us assume the hunter is good and not corrupted. If that is the case, then either 7 or 2 have to be evil. If 7 is the evil one, then that would imply 6 and 1 are both good. And by process of elimination, 2 would also be good. And if I look at if she is good, that would imply 4 is also good, because only one of the 3 can be evil, which would be 7 in that case. The Oracle would also be supporting this and saying that 1 is good and 7 is evil. So I can test this theory by doing 7 and 1. 1 or 7 is evil, true. Again, that supports our theory. But 3 is saying 1 evil is adjacent, and I do have a second evil defined. So let's see what the Jester says between 7, 1, and 6. There are 0 evils among them. So I'm suspecting it is 7 and 2. It's not 7. Okay. That means 2 has got to be evil, right? Or corrupted. There are no evils adjacent to you. You were, you were not corrupted either. So she is true and not corrupted. That means 2 has to be evil. Because 1 is good, but they could be lying because they could be corrupted. If they're corrupted, I mean, it's probably from Puka being here. You are good. Okay, well, this is looking like 2 is evil. 2 is not evil! What? Oh my gosh. It's the drunk! Oh, the drunk. Okay. And Puko's over here, corrupting both of their answers. And of course, they were the ones I was... Oh, that is so difficult. Because you see this? Lying. 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 You said there were no evils among those 3. Which is actually true. And this person was lying. So I just, like, everybody was lying. I didn't use my abilities well enough, I would assume. One evil is adjacent to you. Literally just... Yeah, okay, well... We do get to try again. We have 4 lives, but losing in the first round is pretty rough. There's Ba and Chancellor and a Bombard. Okay. Let's see. Number 2 is good. Number 2 says 5 or 7 is a Counselor. Let's see what 6 is. If it's a Newt, it's a Wretch. Okay. Who is in fact an outcast or a neutral character. This is supporting the claim. Closest evil is counterclockwise. You're probably the Chancellor, I'm assuming. But if you're lying about that, that seems very true because it's the Wretch, which detects as evil. Okay, let's check out 5. 1, 4, or 7 are evil. So it's looking like, well, if 7 was lying, then that would imply... Okay. If 7's true, or 7 is good, then that means 1 is also good, because he didn't say equidistant. And we know the Wretch detects as evil. If the enlightened number 7 is lying, is evil, then it doesn't really tell him. That would mean the Gemcrafter at 1 is also evil. It would have to be. So 7 and 1 could be together. But 1 is pointing at 2 and saying they are true. They are good. And if you're evil, you'd be lying about that, and they would not be good. So I would suspect... Well, maybe I should use these markers. So if you're lying, you'd be lying, and it just doesn't check out. So that means 5 is probably the Chancellor, and these 3 are good. Would be this is my suspicion. Let's check 4. Well, okay, it's another neutral. That you're beside 2 neutrals here. Chancellor's always beside them. That's very suspicious. I'm thinking it's 3 and 5. 3 is lying, almost certainly. Oh, we can test this theory. Yep, Chancellor. And this can't be true, so there you go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Shaman. Game start. There are 2 same villager roles in current village. Okay, so it's a legitimate duplicate. Learn up to 3 characters. Among them are 1 villager, 1 outcast, and 1 evil role if possible. Ooh, that's nice, actually. All right, number 1, Bishop. Between 3, 6, and 8, there's an outcast, minion, and villager. That's very nice to know. There's no witch here. That would... So we're not... Oh, there's Puka. Oh, God. All the corruption. We don't have... Oh, we do have a plague doctor. Okay. Potentially. 8 is a real scout. Well, we can verify that pretty easily. Shaman is 1 card away from closest evil. Of course, there could be lots of lies going on here, so... let's check 3. Plague Doctor. So you are supporting you, and you are saying, I was one card away from the closest evil. I don't know what your closest evil is yet. I mean, it could be the bishop lying for that matter. The bishop could also be corrupted. Who knows? Okay, let's check out 6 then. I am dizzy. Now, they could just be good and corrupted, or they could be evil. So we can test that with the Plague Doctor. 6 is corrupted, so they're good. And 5 is evil. You know what? Let's reveal 5 just to see. 4, 6, or 7 is evil, so that means none of them are evil. If 5 is evil. So these guys are good. They could be corrupted. This one's... Oh, corrupted. Guaranteed corrupted. Okay. So these 2 are beside... Oh! That means... Wait, you... One of them has to be evil. That means 8 is evil. Or corrupted. 8 is a real scout. It could also be a lie. Evils are not adjacent to each other. Well, we already know that. We already know that. The shaman is 1 card away from the closest evil. That can't be true. I'm sorry, 8. You must die. Very good. Okay. Now we're making progress. This game is so sick. I love all the combinations that you can get with these characters. And they just keep adding more and more and more. Random adjacent villager becomes a puppet if possible. It's evil, but cannot lie. Adjacent villager becomes a puppet if possible. It becomes evil, but doesn't lie. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. That means I have to kill them, though, because they're evil. Interesting. So it'll technically be 3 evils. I tell you something is really interesting. Adjacent truthful characters tell me to shut up instead of sharing their info. No. Okay. Oh, all right. Number 1. Between 3. Oh, it's another bishop in the same spot. Okay, let's check number 2. Another bishop, huh? 1 is villager, outcast, and evil. They both are pointing at 8. So let's check out what 8 is. Shut up. Okay. That means there's a rambler beside him, in theory. Which means number 7 should be a rambler. We don't have a witch that I need to worry about. There is a chancellor. Oh, there's also a doppelganger. Disguised as a good villager currently in play. One of these could be the doppelganger. Rambler. Okay. I mean, that checks out here. That makes the scout's probably true, but isn't giving us any information. He's probably good. Which means both of them are saying 8 is good. That would mean there would have to be an outcast among 5 and 3 and 4 and 1, which means 1 may very well just be... I need to check 4. I think 1 is the doppelganger. I'm pretty sure. I think they're the doppelganger. Which I believe they still tell us valuable information even if they are a doppelganger. 1, 2, or 8 are evil. I'm suspecting 8 is the evil one. Because this is good. This is the outcast. And this is evil. So I'm pretty sure number 4 is evil. 5 or 6 is the counselor. It's probably 6. Okay, well, let's see. Well, it's 5 or 6 are evil. And 4. So I'm going to kill 4. 4 was not evil! One is outcast, 1 is evil. I think 5 has to be evil. Oh, it's the outcast. Holy, I got played like... Oh, the puppet! Oh, I forgot about the puppet. Oh, I'm a fool. Ooh, this is a rough run, I will say. The game is just difficult. Okay, another puppeteer and Ba. Hides one outcast in the deck. Okay, well, let's see. 6 or 8 is a puppet. Well, let's look at 2. 8 is a real empress. So, if the Oracle's telling the truth, then 8's a puppet and 2 is evil. Now, does the puppeteer do it beside adjacent? Yeah. If 8 is puppeteer, or the puppet, then 7 would be the puppet. And you're saying it could also be 6. Bishop. Between 2, 4, and 5, there's an outcast, villager, and minion. Okay. Well, the possibility. 2 evils adjacent to me. Did not say shut up. And those aren't evil. So I don't think there's anything to give corruption here. So I'm suspecting puppet. And number 7 is the puppeteer. Well, we can test this pretty easily. Ah! No! What? Okay, well, 2 is good, evidently. 6 or 8. Could be 8. Okay, you're evil. That means you're the puppet. And there's one more, which is Ba. Well, we reveal 3. They don't tell us anything. Well, okay, you were correct. You were correct. You are correct. You are untested. You are untested. So here's what I do. Pick 2 characters, learn if any of them is evil. One of them is evil. I mean, the evil person would say that. The Slayer can test her. Wouldn't kill 7. If they were evil, he would have been able to. That means 7 is the evil one. There you go. Okay. Okay. Oh, boy. Learn a character that was affected by an evil ability. Learn random info from the poet. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, the drunk. The drunk causes me to lose so much. I'm pretty sure. The shaman. There are 2 same villager roles in the current village. And there's Puka, who can corrupt people. I wish I had the alchemist here. I don't. I'm 1 away from corrupted character. Then let's not test near you. No adjacent evils. Now, corrupted characters lie, but they keep their alignment. So this could still be true and this person be corrupted. So there, I'm 2 away from the closest evil. If this person is corrupt, okay, oh my gosh, between 3, 5, and 8, there is outcast, villager, and minion. Well, let's take a look. Okay. I am dizzy. If they're corrupted, then they're good. If they're evil, then, well, they're evil. Wow, thanks. Good job, Shrike. Brilliant deductions there. Okay, let's just reveal the rest if I can. And see what we can do. Okay. The knight we can test immediately. Yes, excellent. All right, then you are corrupted. See, the knight, if they're real, can't die. So you're corrupted. The mark they say is purple, but it actually just gives an exclamation mark. Either way, you're corrupted, so you're lying to us. So that doesn't really tell me much about this, other than there's some other combination between them. You are 2 away from the nearest. Oh, you also have to be corrupted, which means you're good. Oh, no, you don't have to be corrupted because you're not near Puka. The Plague Doctor does not say he can't be corrupted, but I don't know because he doesn't say anything, so it doesn't make a difference. However, I know this person's corrupted. 7 is evil. 8 is corrupted. So that means we could just... Thanks! You jerk! I already killed that one! You can tell me one of the evil characters that I've already killed? Well, brilliant. Okay. Alright, I'm 2 cards away from corrupted character. Now, the Plague Doctor... I just don't know if he counts as being corrupted. If he does, then that does validate this. If he doesn't, then... What's the other... The Shaman. There's supposed to be 2. There is 2 poets, yes. 2 villager roles in the current village. That means I think that both of them actually have to be real. And I don't think either of them are corrupted. So there is an outcast, a villager, and a minion. I'm thinking 5 is evil. 5 is looking pretty evil right now. Except for you are not pointing toward that. Neither are you. Except unless that counts. I'm 1 away from the closest corrupted character. How can there be more corrupted? Oh, the Plague Doctor corrupts someone. Oh, that... So the Hunter is corrupted. They are good but corrupted, and I cannot trust their information. Same with them. Okay. Very good. That means you're... Yeah, you're both good. That means you're good because you're not lying. And you're good, so it has to be 5. It was, in fact, 5. Okay. Bit of a roundabout way, but... Oh, they were corrupted. Well, they were corrupted, but they're the drunk. They're always corrupted. I hate the drunk so much. Oh, man. Investigator. Pick 2 characters. Learn the most suspicious type among them. What? Let's look at some more information on that. Suspicious. Any character can be suspicious. Some are more suspicious than others. Demons are the most suspicious. Demons, minions, outcast, villagers. Okay. We got Ba and a minion. Okay, that's honestly fine, but we got the drunk. The damn drunk. Investigator. Well, okay. 2. Bishop. Okay, these 3 you suspect. Another investigator, huh? Okay. Got a judge. I'm 2 cards away from the corrupted character. All right, I think we're just going to reveal everything. Closest evil is counterclockwise. I'm dizzy. Okay. Bombardier and a poet. Okay. We have a lot of active abilities, which means I have to be very careful about how I use them to narrow down as much possibilities as I can. So let's see. Our evils. Ba, who does not corrupt. Minion that does not corrupt. I don't know what the last character is potentially. Judge. It's already listed here. Enlightened is here. Bishop. There's 1 character that I haven't seen yet. One of these could be the drunk. Because they do disguise themselves. Okay. The drunk really throws a wrench into my plans here. So the investigator. I got 2 investigators potentially. That's what they claim. All right, 5's. All right, so if number 2 is telling the truth, then that heavily suspects that 7 would be evil, 6 would be the outcast, and 5 would be the villager. And 5 would imply that in this case, since 7 is evil and not just corrupted, 3 would be the corrupted one. What I can do is I can have these investigators do this and... Wait, he's going to tell me the most suspicious of them. Let's pick you and you. 7 or 6 is a minion. 7 is a minion. Wait, actually, let me do the other investigator. Because he's probably corrupted. And he'll lie? They said the same thing. That implies... Uh-oh. That means the poet... Actually, 5 could just be fake. But if 5 is fake, then 7 is corrupted. And sorry, corrupted characters keep their alignment. Wait, do they? They keep their alignment, but they just lie. So they would be detect. Could 6 be? 6 could be the minion, actually. I need to know what 7 is. If that means you're pretty much good. That means you are pretty much guaranteed corrupted. But if you're corrupted, then you can't be... I need a neutral in here somewhere. Closest evil. I'm just going to try and kill 7. They're the drunk, you stupid drunk. I hate you so much. I hate you. Wait, that means 6 has to be the minion. Because, yeah, we got our pair. So you are guaranteed good. Wait, what? Oh, they're corrupted. Oh my gosh, the drunk is always corrupted. The drunk is so difficult. So difficult. So 5 is, in fact, still telling the truth. And 3 is telling the truth. And 1 is telling the truth. And 2 is telling the truth. And 8 was telling the truth. That means the bard would also be telling the truth. And then the judge, who I can guarantee he's saying he's lying because the judge is... Ah, excellent. Oh, that was a really great puzzle. I did lose 2 HP for that, but that's... Oh, there was a doppelganger there. Jesus, okay. Okay. I mean, that's fine, because doppelganger does still tell you the truth. It's great. Lilith, at night, kill a random unrevealed character. Deal 2 damage to you. I lie in disguise. Okay, well, at night. So is there going to be a day-night circle now? Pick 2 characters, learn a role that's among them and one that's not. My ability refreshes after each night. Is there a... Oh, there is a night cycle. When you reveal a card, the clock ticks. After 4 ticks, night falls. That means I really have to try and reveal Lilith early. Oh, there's 3 evils. And there's a puppeteer, so there's going to be 4 evils. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so difficult. Okay. Alchemist. There is no one corrupted around you. He cannot be corrupted. He could be evil and lying. However, is there anything here that can actually corrupt? No. I don't believe so. That means he can't possibly be lying. That means I think he is guaranteed to be good. It's something. But it doesn't tell me any more information about who to reveal. So let's look at number 2, who's adjacent to him. 2 evils adjacent to you. A lie. That means number 3 has to be an outcast. I probably shouldn't bother to reveal them. Because number 1's not the outcast, and the Chancellor's always sitting beside an outcast. So we can check number 1. Number 7 is good. Let's check 7. Nighttime, they killed the outcast. Okay, sure. That's actually good for us because that's the least valuable, probably least valuable, since we already knew we didn't have to detect it. Pick 3 characters, learn 1 random outcast among them, if any. That is less useful. So... Does that take an action? I don't think it does. You know what? It could help narrow down who to reveal or not. There are no outcasts among these, okay? This is the Dreamer. Learn a role that's... Pick 2 characters, learn a role that's among them and one that's not. These are not outcasts. There's a puppeteer or jester. So, jester, pick 3 characters, learn how many of them are evil. He could very well be evil himself, is the thing. Puppeteer or jester. Jester? I think I just killed 5 and I should probably get their information just in case they are not. But I want to know if... you are evil. There's one evil among 1, 6, and 9. If he's telling the truth. I'm going to kill him. He was telling the truth. Can't be 1. If it's 6, 6 is looking like very sus. I mean this is held true thus far. And that's how this is true. So I'm gonna kill 6 and hope for the best. Actually, should I? Oh, I don't know, man. I'm gonna reveal 4 and see what happens. Another alchemist, huh? Another alchemist. Oh, there is a doppelganger potential. I'm thinking 6 is evil. 6 was not evil. It was 8, the puppeteer. 7 was the puppet. 1 was a doppelganger, but it's fine. 9. They cooperated each other. Okay. Well, we lose a heart. We're on our last life. 3 evils. 2 minions and Lilith. Okay. You know what? That's a doppelganger, but this is a much easier combination, I think. Confessor. Okay, that doesn't help us. That doesn't tell us very much. I'm 1 card away from the closest evil. So it could be 1. It could be 3. It could also be... Actually, I don't think anything can be corrupted. No. Nothing can be corrupted. Minion is 2 cards away from the closest evil. I don't know if it's 1 or 3 currently. Somebody's about to die. I could 50-50 it to try and get Lilith early before taking 2 damage. Is that worth it? Probably not. I mean, if I kill 1 and they're good, then I know the other one. Well, actually, I don't know that because 2 could be the evil one. 2 could be the evil one, and I don't know about that. I can't do it. 4. Okay, well, 9 was fine. That didn't really tell me any information here. Dreamer. Learn a role that's among them, one that's not. Hunter or Confessor. So they're both... As long as Dreamer is not evil... Well, if he was evil, he would lie. So I think that validates you, and you. And I think I kill the scout. What? There's a hunter or confessor. Or. Well, all right. No, it was 2. It was 2. And okay. Son of a bitch. I did think that was a possibility. I was like, but what if 2's lying to me? The minion is 2 away from the closest evil. That means not... Wait, but 9 died. Huh? Where's the minion then? Where's the minion? Minion is 2 cards away from closest evil. The closest evil is Lilith. But 9 got killed by Lilith. So it couldn't be the minion. Oh, it has to be the druid? The druid would have to be the minion? So even if I had tried to use her ability to detect it... Oh no, it's actually 6 and 8? How does that make any sense? Ow. Oh, they were disguised as the poet. They were disguised as the scout. Two cards away from the closest evil. I feel lied to. It's clearly 3 cards away. This guy's not corrupted. How does that work? The doppelganger doesn't... Aw. Like, that's 1 away. 2 away. That's just lying to me. All right, you know, I don't feel so bad anymore. Maybe I'm being dumb, but... All right, we'll try again. Chancellor and Baugh. Okay. And there's a wretch, so we got to be aware of the wretch. Oh, there's a knight. We can test him immediately. Okay. Druid. Left side is more evil. That's probably not true, I will say. There's the wretch. Ah, that's why. Okay. So one of these 3 is evil if this person's telling the truth. I don't know that yet. Well, one of Quake. Yeah, that's true. There's only 1 pair of evil. How many evils are adjacent to each other? Oh, these are beside each other. So it is, in fact, number 5. You gotta be kidding me. The drunk. Son of a bitch. He was technically right. He didn't say equal. Dude, I could have used the druid to find out. Although I was suspecting the druid was evil, so... I don't know if there's 3 evils in together, if the knitter still considers that to be a pair. How many evils are adjacent to each other? You don't count as you're corrupted, but you don't count as evil. You do count as evil. So if the knitter's telling the truth, then the architect's evil. Okay. They were both beside an outcast, so being the chancellor was highly likely to be one of them. And the druid, yeah, would have only helped with saving me 2 HP. But I get my HP back anyway, so you know what? We just get slightly less score. Oh yeah, sorry. What are the cards available? Wretch, Bombardier, Shaman, and Chancellor. Okay. We got a Slayer, Baker. The Baker can make things interesting. There's the Wretch. Baker. I was a baker. And you just turned someone else into a baker. Pick 3 characters, learn how many of them are evil. Another Slayer. I mean, that is possible. You're the original baker. Suspicious. Bombardier and Fortune Teller. Oh my gosh. I do not have any direct information here. Oh my gosh. Well, we got the Slayer. We can try. I'm pretty sure both Slayers are probably valid. I can always get information out of someone that says things are lies. So, for instance, this should register as evil. And if any of them are evil. So, she will lie. Is 2 or 4 evil? False. 2 should register as evil, therefore she is lying to me. As evil. Okay. The other minions, we got the Shaman. Wait, it says there's 2 minions. 2 of them? Question mark? They didn't really tell me if 4 was good or not. How many of these are evil? There's 1 evil. That's what he says. Can you kill this guy? You can. All right, the village is safe. I had 2 Slayers, so I could test both, basically. And that would give me a lot of information. All right, all right. Making progress again. Number 1. Slayer, okay. Jester. What are our evils? Puppeteer, oh gosh. Okay, and Polka. Oh, this is going to be so difficult. It's going to be 2 corrupted. Oh, actually, if we get an alchemist. Well, the Rambler is going to be a pain, but the Alchemist could potentially cure Puka's nonsense. And the Puppeteer can convert someone. Okay. Confessor, shut up. So that means number 4 should be the Rambler. That means this is almost certainly good. And that I can use, and this means this is almost certainly to be the neutral, the outcast. Which means I can use the Jester to figure out if a third character is evil. Alchemist, okay, also good. Now, here's the thing. Jason Truthful characters tell me to shut up instead of sharing their info, but I think his ability still triggers. But I don't know if he actually cured anybody. Judge, Confessor, Architect. Both sides are equally evil. That seems unlikely. But what I can do is Slayer, kill him. Okay, this is either him or evil. I can use the Jester to do these two and you. There's 0 evils. So I'm suspecting the Judge is evil. I killed evil at 7. He's saying the truth. He's saying it's true. He didn't lie to me. That means it has to be 8. As the puppet. Now here's the problem. Now here is the problem. You said there were 0 evils here. You are the evil one. Everyone else is called for. Oh, he was corrupted. He was just lying to me. Uh-oh. I have to reconsider my options here. One is guaranteed good. You did, in fact, kill him. You were corrupted. How did you get corrupted? Oh, Puka. That means Confessor has to be here. Right? It's kind of locked. Rambler. That looks like a certain streamer. But okay, sure. Yeah, there's Puka. Okay. Tricky, tricky. How did the Rambler Jason Truthful characters? But she lies. She disguised herself and just said, shut up. That is not how I expected that to work. I expected her to still say the lie because she was beside a Rambler. I betrayed my expectations, game. I was working off of faulty information. Which could be really bad later on when it's a lot more difficult. All right, number 1. It's a knight. I'm going to test him immediately. Oh, look, it was Puka. All right, 9 and 2 are corrupted. Potentially. So, they are corrupted. 3. 9 was affected by an evil. This is true. 4. 7 is good. Now, actually, I know the Judge will lie. He will say the witness is evil if he is good and vice versa. So he is confirmed good. He's confirmed corrupted. Great. So 3 is good. 7 is good. Oh, I could have used that on her. That would have been more useful. Well, it's all right. Poisoner is 1 card away from closest evil. Oh, the Poisoner can also corrupt, and the Plague Doctor can corrupt, and there's a drunk potential. Okay. Oh, I should have used the Judge more carefully. There's a Plague Doctor. Okay, well. Well. There was 1 corruption around you. Oh, true. The Bishop did not get corrupted because he got cleansed by the Alchemist, unless the Alchemist is not telling the truth. 4, 5, or 9 is evil. I would believe that. 2, 4, or 9. There has to be a villager? Wait, he's talking about himself, though. Are there any neutrals that can pretend to be the Judge? No. Well, the drunk could. The drunk could either be either of them. That means one of them's evil. I don't know if this guy was corrupted. He could just be straight up evil now. Poisoner is 1 card away from closest evil. It doesn't really check out. What I can do is I can see if 2 was corrupted or not by doing this. 2 is in fact corrupted. It says 8 is evil, which means this bishop is in fact corrupted. I can't actually trust that information, that 4 would be evil, in this case, a minion. We can test 8. 8 was the poisoner. Oh, well, that's actually very good for us, that the corruption was all up there. 1 minion and 1 demon. Oh, the drunk was down there. Okay. Yep. Good enough. Nice. Nice. Very good. She says one of them was evil because she was detecting the drunk. All right, move on. Village 5. We're making progress. A baker. Oh no, you're the original baker apparently. 1 random unrevealed good villager becomes a baker. Learn which villager I was. Well, okay, you're the original baker. There's Puka, so there'll be more corrupted, and 2 minions. You're the judge, bishop, witness, investigator. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of information potentially. It was a judge. Investigator. I mean, I can figure out if they were truly the bakers or not, but Bombardier. Another baker. Another Bombardier. Oh my god, what is this? Oh no. Oh no. All right, investigator. How do you work again? Pick 2 characters, learn the most suspicious among them. The baker's spread. We're looking at 2 minions and Puka. Well, obviously 4, 6, and 7 are very suspicious. The jester can tell me how many of them are evil. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick the jester and this bomber. 8 or 7 is the demon. Oh, God. I was really hoping it would just say this was the outcast, or one of them would be an outcast. And then I'd be like, oh, I can use the jester's information. Well, let's use the jester. If I pick 7, 6, and 4, and they say, I can't even trust his because he could be corrupted. There are 3 evils. I'm going to test this theory. Evil. 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 Ah! Bombardier blew up. Lose if you execute me. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's Puka. No way. Oh, she almost screwed herself. But that's devilish. Holy shit. I didn't read Bombardier's effect ever. I never actually read it. I just treated them like a neutral that did nothing. Well freaking played, Puka. Well played indeed. When I saw the first 2, I was like, dude, he has to be telling the truth. But no, he was lying. There's 2, not 3. That is so clever. I'm not even mad. That is awesome. Bah, poisoner and a puppeteer. Oh no. Well, at least we won't get a bunch of bakers, maybe. Right side is more evil. Supposedly. Let's check the left side. 6 is a real judge. Potentially. Let's judge this arc. Let's wait on that. Let's get 7. I'm good. Okay. 5. Investigator. Okay. Check 9. 4 is good. Another investigator. Right side is more evil. There's 3 to 4 evils. Bombardier and Poet. There are no corrupted characters. I don't think they're... Well, a poisoner almost certainly does, unless he's beside the neutral or surrounded by evils. All right, we do have a lot of stuff here, though, to work with. The medium says 6 is a real judge. If he's good, then the judge would be good. Who I could judge the gem crafter, who then could lead into this. Yeah, okay, let's try this. Is the gem crafter good? Saying number 9 is lying. So, well, he could be corrupted. Here's technically, maybe should have tested 3. 3's gonna be hurt. Okay, I can test this actually. With the investigators. So, if I use the investigator here, and I look at, say, you'll tell me which is the most suspicious. I look at 4 and 6. What's the best thing that could get out of that? Ideally, it would tell me that they're both good. And that would tell me that the judge is just corrupted. Of course, this guy could also be corrupted, but 9 or 6 is a demon. I've got 2 people pointing at 9 being a demon. 6 is supported by 8. So let's test 9. I'd like to know if 3 is correct or not. 9 or 3 is a villager. He's telling me the most suspicious. I feel like this guy's lying to me, and he's not true. I think 9 is a demon. He is, in fact. That means the puppeteer is probably the architect. Could also be the medium, though. Because if it's the architect, he'd be lying, and there'd be more evil on the left. We know that 5 is either corrupted or evil. He was corrupted. Shit. The poisoner is beside him, probably. Oh, shit. 6 told the truth and is supported by 8. 4 said 9 or 6 is a demon, which is true. Wait, the puppeteer counts as a demon, right? He's a minion. He's not a demon. You are the poisoner. Okay. And he got corrupted, not the poet. But the poet is wrong now. And the right side's supposed to be more evil. So I think the poet is the evil one. I don't have anything else to go on, so... Okay. Now I have to figure out which one is the puppet. Is it 1 who did tell us the truth? Or 8 who also told us the truth? Uh-oh. One of them has to be the puppet. I don't have any information on them. Am I really gonna have to 50-50 this? I mean, 6 checks out. Right side's more evil. I mean, that's just straight up. That's guaranteed true. Even if there was another evil on the left side. Oh, no, it wouldn't. Yes, no, it would still be true. There'd be 3 on the right side. Only 1 on the left. Based on... it's favoring the right side. You say that number 6 is... real judge. You said 4 was lying. Or you're saying 9 was lying. And you said 4 is good, which is in fact a lie. Could it be the confessor? Yes. Yes, it could be the confessor. You told the truth. You told the truth. You're telling the truth, even if the confessor is evil. Could also be the neutral, but... What? How is that not a lie? That is the truth. I don't lie. Oh, oh, villagers, or sorry, puppets don't lie. Oh, I'm a fool. Okay, I threw that one. That is my entirely my fault. Puka and 2 minions. Okay. Is there any chances of corruption? Well, Puka, yes, but we have an alchemist potentially. Oracle, 2 or 8 is a twin minion. I'm gonna avoid them for now. Investigator, 4. Bombardier, 5. Wretch. I'm 1 away from corrupted character. Lover, 2 adjacents to me. You're probably corrupted. You're probably telling the truth. 8 is probably... I don't actually know. Could be a twin minion. Puka is 1 card away from the closest evil. So the alchemist said there's 1 corruption, but he would have cleared it. We've got Puka. That means that heavily implies evil's 2, 3, or 7, 6. So I'm gonna have this Slayer attack 2. Couldn't kill them, which means this guy might be good, or the Slayer is not really the Slayer. So I'm going to now investigate. Are you going to be worse than the Bombardier? Eight or 4 is a minion. Okay. That's twin minion. You are guaranteed good. That means you're guaranteed good. That means Puka has to be 1 card away from the closest evil. There is going to be another evil, so it's not like I can say, oh, the lover is guaranteed to be evil. If the lover was corrupted, they would have got cured. If they were corrupted, then this would be Puka. But if this is Puka, she'd be telling the truth. Would she? I think the wretch can still be corrupted even if they're not saying anything, you know? That means that heavily implies that 6 is in fact evil. 8 or 4, but not both. So I think you're good. You're a wretch. So you show up as evil, but I think you're good. Wait, but I need another evil character. Okay, that's Puka. That's good to know. That means you're guaranteed good and you were cleansed by the alchemist. That means neither of you were corrupted either, because he only cured 1 corruption. That leads number 4, number 5, or 3. But 3 was telling the truth. Oh, it's a minion. Not a twin minion. Learn the most suspicious type. Oh, minion is the type. It's unfortunate that minion is also the name of the card. So I think, is it the wretch? It was not the wretch. Could it be the alchemist? He could be lying about that. But if he was, that would be true though, because that's the only corruption he could cleanse. I lose either way. If I kill the Bombardier, I lose. If it's not actually evil. Okay, it was the evil one. Okay. So I'm like, everything else checks out. That is very scary to kill that character. Especially now that I realize. Oh, Lilith. Kill a random unrevealed character, deal 2 damage to you at night. Dreamer. I'm gonna roll that is among them and one that is not. Okay. We got the dreamer. Well, this can give us information immediately. 5, 6, there's a cabbage. What? You're not lying to us, but... Well, I mean, you are lying to us. Are you confused or just evil? I can't tell. 8 is a real oracle. We're going to roll as among them and one that is not. Is the dreamer just full of shit? Like, what's going on here? Is there any corruption that can happen here? Oh, the poisoner. But wouldn't she just lie? Why is she saying there's a cabbage? 1 or 2 is a minion. He's looking like a minion. 2 is not. 2 is not. Well, 8 is a real oracle, huh? There are no adjacent evils to you. I'm just gonna lose this, I think. I think we're just gonna... Oh, this is my last life. I can't. I gotta reveal. I gotta see more stuff. 7 or 9 is a minion. Well, 7's not. 9. 8 was afflicted. Was affected by an evil. How would that be possible? Poisoner's not beside him. A minion wouldn't. I don't think there's any way to apply corruption. Hmm. 7 or 9? This is heavily implying that 9 is in fact evil. Yup. And that means 2 is probably also. But if 2 is, then 3 is evil. So what we can do... Like 3 characters. We can see if he lies to us or not. There's 1 evil among them. That is true. That means this is probably also true. Which means you are kind of lying to us. 7 or 9 is a minion. Yeah, that was true. I'm thinking this. But then the 8 is not telling us the truth. Or is corrupted. It could be the poisoner. Here. I think it's 8 and 6. The poisoner is there. How did you get corrupt? You can't be corrupted then. That means it has to be 5 is evil. Right? The only one that can corrupt is poisoner. There we go. We did it. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that was difficult. Lycanthrope. At night, if I'm unrevealed, I become an evil werewolf and I will lie. I disguise as a not-in-play villager. Okay. A baker. Oh, God. All right. Rambler. Well, I can get a lot of information potentially. Let's see. 3 and you could pick your... Actually, I don't think you can pick yourself. Chancellor or Baker? I tried to make the call. She could be lying to me. 5 could just be the fake one. There's no corruption here. Among 1 and 3, there's a Chancellor or Baker. One role that is there and one that is not. So if you're telling the truth, which you can't be telling the truth now. Wait. One that's not. Ah. Well, You are, I think, telling the truth. Question mark, possibly. You were saying shut up. So I kind of knew you were good. You were not saying shut up. You were bad. That's a good one. We needed that. Okay. Cost us 5 HP. Now here's the problem. The lycanthrope could turn evil here. Left side's more evil. I would be inclined to probably believe that. Investigator. Learn the most suspicious type among them. So you are... Actually, I don't know if you're a baker or not. I have like no information right now. Alchemist, there was one corruption around you. Well, really? I don't think there's any way for there to be corruption in this game. Therefore, I think you are evil. It was the werewolf. Okay. That helps slightly, but only slightly. Most suspicious among them. You got the judge. All right, I'm gonna need to do some deduction work here. I suspect the baker's probably fine, and the last one's probably gonna turn into a baker. Actually, the fact that nobody turned into the baker. If I have the investigator, look at this and the judge. 6 or 8 is the minion. Let's see what the judge says about you. You are lying. Okay. It's a 50-50 whether I want to believe one or the other. You are saying the left side is more evil, which so far has been true. Makes me inclined to believe the investigator and kill the judge. The Chancellor is supposed to be beside an outcast. Oh, it's beside the werewolf who was originally an outcast. So you were correct. Left side is more evil. I mean, that would be true even if 6 or 8 are the last remaining evil. 7 could also be the last remaining evil. Is there any reason not to reveal the last one? I think because Lilith is here and the werewolf is gone. Yeah, I think we can just reveal... Oh, I can't reveal the last one. Why? Something is blocking you. Is there a witch? Oh, there is a witch. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Okay, I'd be inclined to believe the architect is telling the truth because if the baker is evil, he's still telling the truth. He's not lying to us. So he is good. So I may have to... I think this guy's guaranteed to be good because the poet was saying shut up and not giving us information. So do I think it's 6, the unrevealed? Or do I think it's a poet? Or the baker? Since the baker, one random unrevealed good villager becomes a baker, has not happened yet. It would have to be 6. That becomes the baker. Which would mean there's no other baddie. Therefore, this baker cannot exist and is evil. Yes! Yes! Because if there's a baker, there has to be another baker. But if there's another baker, there can't be a witch. Because there's no more slots. QED. You were the witch. Alright. Ascension completed. Yeah, we did it. Alright. If you enjoyed this, please do leave a like and subscribe. If you want to see more from me, I upload every single day. Lots of games like this. And this game is awesome. So if you want to try the free demo for yourself, I have a link in the description. And if you want to see more of me playing this, I also have a playlist of all my videos of this game. So far only 2, but there will be many more. And I hope to see you there. See you guys next time.